We are proud to welcome Jeff and Jessica Robertson. How are you guys this morning?
We're great.
You guys are getting ready to kick off season 2 of Growing the Dynasty, which, of course, I guess is no secret to either one of you being parts of some such large families. It's no surprise of growing your own.
Yeah. Yeah, season 1, we expanded our family, as you know, with we adopted Gus, and he's our second son. So, yeah, we went from a family of 6 to 7.
Could you imagine not having a large family?
No.
It would just be weird, wouldn't it? If there was just 1 or 2 kids?
Yeah.
It would be so quiet around the house, wouldn't it? And now in this season, you also get another house guest. Jessica, your mom moves in.
Yes. We talked about it for a while, and she was living on her own, and she's a teacher trying to, eventually retire one day. And so I finally talked her into just moving in with us. I knew the grandkids would love it, and it would help me out a little bit with Gus, and because he adores her. He favors her over me, which I'm not very happy about. But I guess that's just the natural grandmother in her.
Now,
and Jeff has such a great relationship with her. Like, he, of course, treats her like his own mom and picks on her and, dotes on her. So I think it's pretty hilarious.
Well, in not every case is a husband excited about his mother-in-law moving in.
Yeah, I had my reservations at first, but now she's an awesome lady, but it does show there, on several of our episodes, we butt heads a little bit, no doubt about it.
But in a playful way.
Yeah, obviously, yes, of course. How is the transition going from, Duck Dynasty to just being about you guys and growing the dynasty?
It's been great. We love Duck Dynasty and just love hanging out with my family, and but just my kids. They've had a good time doing their little things on the show, and they're just kind of used to the cameras now. River has he's 8 now. I think it's
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 since we started filming Duck. So he's used to just 30 people walking around with cameras and producers, and it's just nothing to him anymore.
Now, Jeff, you grew up with all boys in your family, and so let me ask you. Raising girls, with the exception of the younger 2, this season we'll see you take different trips in raising girls. Yes.
We do have, there was an episode where I actually took Lily bra shopping, which, it's kind of intimidating for a man to walk around in that part of the store, just surrounded by bras. The funny thing is, Lily didn't bother her a bit. Like we're super close, and she was like, "Dad, what are you so embarrassed about?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's just they're just everywhere."
Well,
and we had a good time.
Jeff, you're kind of the reserved shouting a little bit, so I can't wait to see how this goes. Kind of like,
yeah, I was out of my element on that one.
Jessica, what was your take on that?
I thought it was pretty funny, and I was just kind of like, man up, because you got 3 girls, basically, in a way, because there's going to be a lot of estrogen floating around this house the next, 8 years. You're just going to have to bite the bullet, and you just have to do what you got to do.
Jessica, I can see you.
Phil was like, I don't recommend this for anybody, having all these girls.
Jessica, I can see you outside the store filming the whole thing for laughs.
I wish I was a fly on the wall. I really do. Yes.
I love it. Now, Jeff, let's talk about your new adventure, and it has nothing to do with duck calls or hunting or anything. You decided to tackle a food truck.
Yes, I've always been a foodie. I cook. Jessica kind of does the breakfasts around here, and I kind of cook everything else. Yeah. And we travel to Austin quite a bit. They have like a big food truck scene, and I always thought it was so cool. And I was like, at some point, I would like to have a food truck and, just have my own food, my own creations that I can make, and I can change it up. And so, yes, I got a food truck.
Let me ask you this. Would you ever let Si work your food truck?
Oh, Lord, no. That ain't going to happen.
He'd be taking naps on the inside. Have to get a pilot for him.
So, your family has just become, from the Robertsons just to your own individual families, and especially you guys, and expanding with the adoption of Gus. Your family is just become so loved and lovable, and the love that you guys give is so amazing. How do you guys keep doing that with such a watchful eye on you?
Well, honestly, I just did an event last weekend, and what I hear most is people come to me and they say, thank you for having a show. I can sit down with my kids, or I can leave my kids in front of the TV, and I don't have to worry about what's going to be said, and that's kind of what encourages us. It's like, there's families out there that just want a family show that's kind of silly, but it gets their mind off whatever's, happening in real life, and it's just a good, clean family show.
I agree, and I think there needs to be more of it. And I'd love the fact that, even though there are times that, family's not great, and, the kids might quarrel or whatever, at the end of the day, there's still love, and you guys come together at the end every single time.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the one thing we're really blessed with is we're all together filming. We're not like sending our kids out to to be Hollywood movie stars. We're in this together, and I think that's really what helps us too. It's like having Kay in those scenes that are that are just great to have grandparents around every day, and even on the off days. Next week I'd already planned for her to come over and eat lunch with us because the kids homeschool. So we're really blessed that we get to do that.
Well, and it's not like you said, like a Hollywood life. It is a normal life, like your mother moving in with you. Dad having to go bra shopping. It's still things that everyday people face, and it's not some glamorized life.
Yeah.
And I think that's what relates most to so many people is that you guys are still real people too. You don't it's not some big extravagant. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, people ask me all the time, they're like, well, so when did you and your family decide to grow those beards and make a TV show? I'm like, no, we actually had these beards for a long time, and then we started doing some TV stuff, and we're not actors by any means.
Right. We were just normal, everyday people. This is what we did before somebody decided to put a camera in front of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think,
real as possible.
I think that's what people love about you most is that you've remained still God-grounded, good-hearted people.
Well, that's the only way I think we know how to be. So,
and I love the fact that you've stuck to it, and we wish you guys all the best, and thank you for being great examples of who and what you are: faith, family, God, and fun.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Lone Star 92.